Hello. Welcome to another p+log. Um, I've been on my phone for a little bit. It is now about 9:11. Now it's 9:13, and yeah, I've been up for a while, just scrolling through TikTok. Um, trying to embrace my waterbending self. But I actually posted something else on Instagram, and it was this time lapse of me watering the garden, and I put hashtag waterbending or waterbender. And it was a slight reference to a dream that I had that I wasn't going to speak of, but just that people would know. I'm a waterbender. But like the dream, I was accepting that people wouldn't really pay attention to it, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I just wanted to post it to share it because that was a moment that I want to keep in my memory, and that is the fact that I dreamt that I was a waterbender. And it hurt. I remember I was like this. I was like this in my mom's bedroom. I was like this. And then water would come, and I'm like, oh. And I'm like wanting my cousins to look at me, but they're not looking at me. And I'm talking about my cousins from my dad's side, which is weird because it's my mom's house, but yet they're here, so it's like, what the heck? But anyways, they weren't paying attention, and I was like, well, at least I'm having fun. But for me, I'm just trying to understand why I was having that dream. And then this morning, I'm watering the garden, wearing my pecan shirt, thinking, wow, I actually do look like a waterbender as much as I'm waterbending these plants over here. I am a waterbender. But I was really contemplating on tagging Mike and Brian because they're on Instagram. And, they could still be working on a casting list. And honestly, one of the biggest problems I've had was knowing whether or not I should even try out just to be at least a nomad. And it's not even an at least thing. I actually would love to be the nomad because those nomad people were so chill. And I was like, you know what, God, let me help you out with this. If I'm an actress, and even if it's just an extra, I could really get some traction for Parapidamus Productions. And it's like as if God needs my help to have Parapidamus Productions work out. Here's the truth. God doesn't need my help. So who am I to say, God, I can help you out? So, honestly, this is the first time in a very long time that I've ever felt really secure about not wanting Avatar: The Last Airbender. And that's huge because I've been wanting Avatar: The Last Airbender. And that's to say, that's knowing God, by the way. Me talking like this is me knowing who God is. And knowing his plan is more superior and, of high intellect more than my own idea. So giving God suggestions, giving him pitches is really not for us. It's not our job. Our only job is to do what he tells us to do and just make sure you understand it. But honestly, if you try and help God out, let me help you out, God. Let me do you a solid. Let me give you a cool idea. This is how we can get in the entertainment industry. He doesn't need that. So yeah, that's basically it. It's a short one. But I'll talk about why I think I'm Katara. So, waterbender, right? Also, storyteller. I mean, she is the reason we know the story. She says it every time, But that's not for me. That's not for me to say. Another thing I was thinking was, maybe I'm supposed to introduce the pecan stories like that. My pecan TikToks. But I don't think so. One thought that always goes in my head when I get like this, when I get super inspired by something that already exists, is maybe I'm supposed to learn something from this, number one. Number two, what God has planned is always beyond what already is. One truth is that a lot of things already exist in the world, and even if it doesn't exist in the world, the idea exists somewhere in the abstract, and it's like God wants to give us that. But whenever we're trying so hard to be whatever already exists, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go beyond. Another thing that I think about is how focusing so much on TikTok or focusing so much on YouTube or focusing so much on Instagram with what they're doing already, rather than bringing something new, you won't go beyond Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, because, or at least me, I won't go beyond, because I'm so focused on doing what they already do. But if you bring something different, you have the potential to go beyond and to create a disruption, which is always the goal. Am I right? Disruptors. Anyways, nothing much to say. I will say that last night I had a hard time sleeping, and it ended up leading to I'm not even gonna say the name. How about Wawa? Can I just say that, Wawa? Yeah, memories were brought back, and it looks like that story might go. There was a story that I had called Just Memories, and I didn't want to use it because it was too me-centered, and I was like, I don't see how God can use that. So, like every other story, it's been put in the back burner, but in comparison to what happened last night, with all the stuff that came back, and not just the memories of Wawa, but the memories of April 30th. Seeing how what was happening on his end versus what was happening on my end on that day. It's crazy. So, try and toast this. This is how you toast things. Did you know that? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. It's supposed to be in an oven. But yeah, God will bring things to memory. You don't have to work so hard. He will bring it and show you how to use it for His glory. And I see it. Now I see how our movie, because I had a pitch to tell our story, because it's just a story that's apparently really crazy. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to have to make a movie pitch about it as a revisit to the previous Parapita pitch. Thank you. Bye-bye.